Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? We are back at this again. I was just about to,
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
there may be like side missions that you won't get to see
Development
because
project has been added.
I just don't see why you want to see that. So we're just gonna be doing the main missions. I mean, I'm doing the side missions, but I won't be recording them. If I do, I'm probably gonna be time lapsing them because, or I might just show them.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Alright, can I go? Just gonna see where I can go. There might be moments where you're like, wait, how did you get that gun? Or like, how did you get that new bionic arm? It's because I did a side mission and I got it. So deal with it.
Deploying.
Oh, I forgot to show you. Oh, I think unless they updated it, then I'm gonna look stupid. But just hold on.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
So I wanted to shoot this. yeah, hold on.
Be careful down there, boss.
I'm gonna show you an interesting thing. So apparently, you can keep the resources you've had, even though you restarted the whole thing. Crazy, I know, but I'm not joking. Yeah, I'm not joking. Yeah, anyway, let's just keep going. It's probably why I have all these weapons ready to like,
Please specify a project.
why I have all these weapons already ready. Alright. Anyway. Sorry, just scoot my chair closer. Alright. Definitely editing this out. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Well, actually, I don't even need to grab it. I'm at the point where I don't even need to grab the plant because I already have. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. I swear to God. It's like when I record, it goes stupid. Whatever. I can just time lapse it. I'll just not use the horse. It's gonna be stupid, but whatever. I can get there faster without the horse.
You have arrived at your destination.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Yep.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
That's not a good look.
A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
I'm just rolling up. Thank you.
Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base. He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I can literally pull a sniper shot with a pistol. So don't mind me. But if I do it in any other game, then I'm like, I'm stupid. So don't ask. I'm not even joking. If I do it in any other game, it's like I can't do it. If I do a headshot in this game, I can do it very easily.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
No, 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 no. I can't, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm just gonna get the rhythm. Wanna get the song? Now I can turn the sound back on. I'm sorry. It's just, I can't.
Boss, intelligence work is all about observation and gathering information. Start by using your binoculars to get a grasp of your surroundings.
Yep.
Target secured. I'll tell the client we sent the target to a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Once I somehow have this,
He's coming too. Roger that.
I can actually do this. Watch. How do I,
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
pretty soon?
Медик сейчас будет! С минуты на минуту!
there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is.
This is Pequod. On station at LT.
Wait, what? What?
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Okay.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh no. No. You know what? Just so you guys can like listen to something.
You were hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign-based area.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Why Dekelia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto. Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy? Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead. He said I was in a British military hospital, but the doctor had a Greek accent. They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dekelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all. What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south. Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established. And Dekelia sits right on top of it. It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around. So how do things stand? Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames. And then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. Wars keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different. You're up. We're changing ships? We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler. The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it? Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road. And then? We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It'll be a tough march. Better horses than boats. Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in
I'm stupid.
retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news. Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics. Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics? Yes. In protest of
Target confirmed dead. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago,
That was
Detente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won in the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire. The Second Cold War.
Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Lebanon,
Roger.
Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs. Islamic extremists? Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity. Private forces? Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation. I remember, but... I see. You're not sure what's fact and what...
I tried not to kill you, but it didn't really work out.
Getting out area of operations.
Departing.
Mission complete. Great work.
Thing is that I didn't want to kill him because to get more information out of him live. So I kind of screwed up.
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Side ops list
By
updated.
connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC.
Please select
Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
Please select a landing zone.
Let's just get this over with. This time we're gonna be taking them alive.
The side ops list is comprised of problems we need you to resolve. Objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it.
Take them honestly.
Roger that. We'll pick him up. There's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare. Find this language specialist and extract him. That's the target.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added.
Boss, that language specialist you extracted has been very cooperative. Says he's always dreamed of living a free life like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
Nice.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Say, boss, you see many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us.
Nah.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
long time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
I was gonna do anyway, but alright.
Dee Dee, come back! Mitch. Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though. He'll get bigger? Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. With a little polish, I say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
Dee Dee, right? Hostile at raising hounds. Fine.
Come on, Dee Dee.
Roger.
This is Speed Squad. On station at LC.
I'm just gonna go quick.
Please specify a project.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Gaining altitude.
I'm just gonna do one more mission and I'm gonna be done. I think with the video. So I don't wanna make this video too long.
Side ops
Actually-
list updated.
We're gonna end it here. I'm actually out. I'm actually over the time limit. So I hope you guys liked the video. And really got much to say. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The next one is gonna probably be a new game that I got recently for my friends and me. Let me just hold on. Hold on. Alright. So me and my friends are gonna be playing a game called Phasmophobia. And I think you guys are gonna like it. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna like it. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.